Welcome back to the Beecommercer Daily Buzz. It is Friday, August 21st, 2026.
Today's theme is clear. AI is moving from a tool beside the marketer to a layer sitting across the marketer's actual systems.
Meta is one of the clearest examples.
Meta AI can now connect with advertising campaigns and analyze audience performance, creative patterns, and signs of creative fatigue.
A business can ask what happened over the previous 90 days,
Which ad sets performed best?
what the winning creative had in common.
And what should change next month?
The assistant can then turn that analysis into a presentation, document, or spreadsheet.
Organic social is entering the same system.
Meta AI can use Facebook and Instagram data such as reach, saves, shares, comments, and profile visits.
Businesses can also create recurring tasks, such as a weekly Instagram performance report.
Meta is even connecting Google Workspace, including Gmail, Docs, Sheets, and Slides.
So the larger direction is obvious.
AI is becoming a marketing operating layer.
But that creates a new management problem.
What information should the assistant be allowed to read?
Which recommendations should it be allowed to make?
And which actions still need human approval?
A useful first workflow might be weekly campaign diagnosis.
Let AI analyze spend, conversion quality, creative fatigue, and organic content.
But keep budget changes, publishing, and customer communication behind explicit approval.
There is another interesting lesson from Meta.
Bloomberg reports that Meta is spending heavily on Microsoft Azure AI services, even while developing its own frontier models.
That suggests model loyalty is not a strategy.
Use the right system for the right task.
But keep your business logic, data, prompts, and evaluation rules portable.
Now let's move to Google Ads.
Google is making AI Max easier to test.
Starting in September, advertisers will be able to compare budgets and ROI targets across multiple search campaigns inside a single A/B test.
Importantly, advertisers can keep brand and location controls during those experiments.
That makes the test more useful for experienced teams that do not want to surrender important guardrails simply to test automation.
The key concept is falsifiability.
If AI Max is supposed to create incremental value, marketers need a controlled way to test that claim.
Define the conversion first.
Lock the test period.
Keep the important controls.
Then compare the outcome.
Google is also expanding enhanced matching for customer match.
That can increase the reach of consented customer lists.
But advertisers still need to test whether that expanded audience behaves like the customer group they intended to reach.
More reach is not automatically more value.
Now let's move to retail operations.
Walmart's U.S. e-commerce sales grew 24% in the second quarter.
E-commerce now represents more than 23% of Walmart U.S. sales.
Roughly twice the share from 5 years ago.
But the most important number may be operational.
Walmart says stores fulfilled the last mile for 80% of e-commerce orders.
And 100% of fast deliveries.
So physical stores are becoming more important to e-commerce, not less.
They are inventory,
Fulfillment,
pickup,
returns,
and customer experience infrastructure.
AI commerce visibility creates another interesting opportunity.
Some smaller retailers are ranking highly in AI shopping even though they are nowhere near the largest e-commerce businesses by web sales.
That suggests clean catalogs, distinctive products, and strong product information can create an advantage in AI discovery.
But visibility is not conversion. Once the customer arrives, the retailer still needs a strong product page, useful cart, trustworthy checkout, accurate inventory, and reliable fulfillment.
Winning the recommendation but losing the checkout is not winning the customer.
Now for a few developments in advertising and SEO.
Conversational research is increasingly becoming commercial inventory.
The interesting part is the context.
A user may have already described their goal, budget, constraints, location, and alternatives before seeing a commercial message.
That can create a very different advertising moment from a broad display impression.
Brands should treat conversational advertising as decision stage media.
Continue the research journey rather than repeating a generic brand message.
AI content is also recreating an old SEO problem, cannibalization.
AI makes it cheap to generate many polished pages around nearly identical topics.
Before long, several URLs may be competing for the same intent.
The fix is familiar. Map topics and intent.
Use Search Console and crawlers.
Consolidate overlapping pages where necessary.
And require every new page to serve a distinct customer need.
Finally, today's newsletter raises a bigger question about who controls the operating layer.
Meta wants one interface that can analyze campaigns, benchmark content, create reports, and eventually take action.
Google wants to interpret more search demand, recommend assets, plan budgets, and apply changes.
Retail platforms want to unify customer, inventory, transaction, and fulfillment data.
Centralization can create enormous efficiency.
But it can also make the organization less aware of how decisions are being made.
So companies still need to know which data the platform has, which objective the model is optimizing, which actions require approval, and whether the learning remains useful outside that platform.
The future marketing stack will make it much easier to ask what happened and what to do next.
The competitive advantage will belong to teams that still understand why the recommendation makes sense.
That's all for today's Beecommercer Daily Buzz.
See you next time.